Hi everybody, welcome to the Beauty Outkast. My name's Camille, and on this channel we are all style icons and never fashion victims. This week I've got an exciting episode for you. It's all about how I recreate the runways and show you how to do so. I've got 8 looks to show you, and it's all about just interpreting them how you see them. Recreating the trends. How do we do that? So I like to think about what looks great on me, what I know that I've worn before that looks great. And also if there's anything that I haven't tried, to try it. It's always good to try. And if it's great, I keep it. If it's not, I'm not going to become a fashion victim and just keep it because it's something that's in trend. That's something we should never do, because those pieces never last in our wardrobes. They just sit and rot. But the ones that bring us to life, we can wear all the time, and we love to wear all the time, and we relish wearing all the time. So without further ado, let's begin to show you how I recreate the runway of the autumn fall 2024 looks. This is going to be a part 1. I think I'm going to do part 2, because the part 2 I can expand and do more outerwear. We're kind of easing into autumn gently, right? No big coats, not just yet, because we're still effectively in summer. So I've sought inspiration from various designers such as Zimmerman, Saint Laurent, Kate, Dries van Noten, and more. So I'm going to show you imagery from their collections that I've kind of interpreted into my collection, so to speak. So look number 1. Translating the trend, because that's what I'm doing here, and that's what we can do, just translate it in a language that we understand, and that works, a style language that works for our personal style. And that's what I'm going to show you today. So look number 1 is a really laid back day look, and here I'm incorporating, it's very windy, so if you hear any background noise, it's the wind that's pounding my street at the moment. So we have a diesel argyle cardigan that I've paired and layered with, because layering is a big thing, as we know, for this season. I've layered it with just a crew neck that ties into a crew neck, just a simple crew neck that I sourced from Jigsaw, that ties into the colours of the argyle. So this is really taken on the main trend of the British Isle chic. So we're talking argyles, we're talking herringbones, we're talking checks, tartans, all of those glorious countryside chic textures and fabrics. So this is center stage here in this look. So I'm continuing the kind of just really laid back feel of this look, and I've added some dark denim jeans, formal denim. So formalized denim is a thing as well. And these are from Dries van Noten, who is one of my favorite designers, and I just love his pieces. So yes, I paired it with those jeans and then added a pop of color that ties into the cardigan by adding these ankle boots from River Island, which I never source from, but as I said in a previous video, but they work so well in my wardrobe. So yeah, so that's the full look. I think the earrings are just pink dainty drops from TK Maxx. And that's the look. So that's the translating the trend 1. So how many looks have I incorporated? How many trends, I should say, have I incorporated? The cardigan trend has been incorporated here, and killing 2 birds with 1 stone. It's an argyle cardigan, so that's including the British Isle country chic trend, and that's translating the trend look 1. And I'll always pair this kind of look with a big bag, because obviously I'm doing something, I'm going somewhere, so you know, my signature accessory is a big bag. Life in costume does that to you. But anyway, on to the next look. So translating the trend look 2. This look is a bit iconic for me, and it holds some dear memories. Not the entire look, but the dress. The dress is a Butter by Nadia drape dress. It incorporates so many trends, this look. It incorporates the draping trend that so many designers have done, including Alaya. It incorporates the kind of voluminous bulbous, we're not talking bubble because I don't do bubble. Bubble for me is a bit too childish for me. I think I'm a bit too mature to rock the bubble look. So, I don't have any of those pieces in my wardrobe anyway, but I do have voluminous bulb-like shapes. So it incorporates that trend. So what I've done is I've taken inspiration from Dries van Noten's catwalks, latest catwalk, his final catwalk, may I say, where he incorporated light colored boots and then shimmers, embellished shimmers, jackets, and also the play on the neck. The neckline is also another trend of the season. Just like high necklines, embellished necks, backward facing shirts, all of these weird and wonderful aesthetics that we can incorporate for the season. Because I first wore this dress to a Dolce & Gabbana show in 2012. And I've got a bit of an iconic picture of myself and David, who ended up being a client of mine. I styled him on a couple of occasions. And I wore this, and I've got a great picture of myself and David Gandy, which I remember my mum, before she passed, I remember when she first saw that picture, she said, "Oh, Mammy, you've got to frame it. You've got to frame that picture." And I was like, "Mum, he's not my man. He's my client." But it was such a gorgeous picture. So that's the backstory. So I wore this dress, and that picture was taken backstage at Dolce & Gabbana's show, post-show, and where just drinks and just celebrity stuff like that. Fast forward, 2012 to 2024, and I've paired it with a sequin navy polo neck. I think it's a polo neck that I sourced from, where did I source this from? I think there's other stories, and I've had this for about 5 years, and I wear it in so many different capacities. So you're going to see this sequin piece a lot. The dress, love it. It's the draping of the arms, the draping. It's just such a beautiful piece. And then I've paired it with the earrings that I'm actually wearing today. These are Alexis Bittar earrings, hoop gold and sparkly crystal earrings. And then I'm rocking my Marco pink sequin knee-high boots, leather knee-high boots. And if you see the catwalks from Dries van Noten, I just got my inspiration from there, and I thought, let me do it my way. This is exciting. Let me see what I can do with these looks on the runway. Clutch, the abstract clutch, is a really great piece of mine. It's from it runs deep into my archive. I think it's at least, 13 years old. But this is from a designer called Kazinia. So I just thought I'd add a bit of interest. I thought I'd add extra interest into this look. But it's comfortable, it's chic, it's elegant, it's sexy, and it's super fashionable. And I'm doing the fall winter trend my way. I'm doing it my way. So this is my interpretation. So that's translating the trend look 2. Let's move on to look number 3. So look number 3 is what I'm coining my Saint Laurent / Kate look. And I've translated their looks on the catwalk, a couple of, the theme. There's been a kind of overarching theme of those 2 looks. And also I've been inspired by Saint Laurent Autumn Winter 23 as well as Autumn Winter 24. And then currently Kate 24, Autumn Winter 24. So I may say autumn and fall interchangeably, but for those on this side of the pond and the other side, we're talking about the same season. Let's break this look down. So the base dress is a fishtail mermaidy dress that speaks to a lot of the flouncing that comes around the edging of that you've seen on the catwalks, but this is like a fishtail dress, fitted turtleneck Norma Kamali piece, which I love. It's backless. It has a big kind of feature on the backless feature, but I'm going to get it taken in part of the way because it's a bit too big for me. So for the look, for the sake of this episode, I've clamped it, classic stylist tricks. So I've clamped it at the back, but I want to get it taken in. So I've paired it with a gorgeous cropped, kind of Chanel-like old YSL leather jacket that I found in a vintage store in Paris. The Le Marais is where all, I think, the best vintage stores are. So that's where I sourced that from. And I got when did I get this? I got this a couple of years ago. And the bag is Plenio Fisona. But I've had that bag, I think, a good 15 years. And I just crumpled it up just to give that look on the catwalk that all of the designers did. This kind of, and also the furry texture. So let me tell you the trends. So let's talk about the trends this pulls from. So we've got the trend of the oversized bag being worn as a clutch. You've got the trend of the textile, furry, flouncy texture that the bag holds because it's leather and I think sheepskin. We've got the silhouette that Laurent does so well, as has Kate this season. And the crop leather jackets, and it's just speaking to the leather theme of the season. And the headscarf was a dual inspiration, one from the autumn winter 23 Saint Laurent shows. You'll see from some of the images I'll pull up, and also from my Mother Mary. My Mother Mary, she was super glamorous lady, and culturally a head wrap is always worn for any occasion, be it funeral, celebration, wedding. It's always like adornment of head wraps. And my mum, yeah, and I just thought, yeah, let me just do a head wrap, a duku. It's not styled in the same way, but I just styled it in the way that YSL have done it, Saint Laurent, I should say, have done it in recent times on the catwalk, because I just thought it's such an iconic look and it just speaks to my culture as well. Yeah, I love this look. The earrings, again, old, super statement. Whether they're in or not, I'm always going to rock a statement earring because that's part of my style personality. The shoes are some crystal studded slingbacks, Gucci slingbacks, which if you haven't seen, you'll see in future episodes to come. So yeah, so that has incorporated quite a few trends, right? In that look, but in my own way. I love this look. It's modest as well, but so sexy and very me. So that's look number 3. Okay, so we're going on to look number 4, right? Okay, so let's pretend that I haven't worn this look repeatedly season after season and year after year, and I've just been inspired by the Zimmerman catwalk. So this look, I've done an episode, I think one of my first episodes, right? Because I think I've been doing this for like 5 weeks now. I'm still a baby. But I did the leopard print and denim episode. So this speaks to that. And the leopard print is everywhere. Denim is everywhere. The jeans are very Chloe of past seasons, super high-waisted with a kick flare. I think this season the waistlines come a bit lower, but I have to really dig deep to see Chloe's collection because I've just been focused on the flouncy sort of chiffon, sort of ruffles element of that whole bohemian chic that Chloe does so well. But in this instance, I've just paired it with those jeans are by Cycle. Again, I've had these for about 15 years. They are super long, for someone who is 5'9", it's a blessing to get this length. It's such a blessing to get this length. And I'm wearing the jeans with a No Secrets leopard print blouse. And it's just such a great look. And I've paired it with some vintage, another vintage pair of earrings by the most amazing French artisan, Chantel, who I've lost contact with, but I love that woman dearly. She doesn't design anymore, so I've got to hold on tight, as I think I've said before in a previous episode, to her designs. So this is a Chantel design. And yeah, and the cuff I got in a vintage store in Milan. And it was so cheap. Look at it. It looks so fabulously expensive. And that's another thing. When you're shopping, always look for things that look more expensive than they are. They don't have to be all designer and luxury. Just look for quality and things that really speak to the way they've been made. And regardless of the price, it will last you for years. So this is a look, and I can't even see what shoes I've got with these jeans. What shoes are they? But yeah, some pointy numbers. But yeah, who wore it better, eh? Yes, I know, the model that's 25 years younger than me and who is actually on the catwalk on the runways. So yeah, so that's the look I love. You know I love. Leopard print and denim is my style. Personality is part of my style DNA. Okay, on to the next look. Take a breath. I'm still very nervous doing this. All right. So look number 5 speaks to the trend of all these shiny materials that are, but namely shiny leather and vinyl. There's a lot of shiny looks, glossy looks. I personally, my archive doesn't hold any shiny leather, like separates, but I do have shiny metallic pieces. So I thought I'd create a look with the inspiration of the kind of shiny, vinyl-y, glossy looks that we're seeing on the runways. Let's break this look down. So look number 5, I've also incorporated the hood trend. So that's been going on for quite a few seasons and I love it. I love that. So it incorporates a layer of past, Saint Laurent, of present, and I think past. So I've got this sequins sleeveless top, hooded top, that I found on the NAKD website. And also I've paired that top with some Norma Kamali wide leg flowy pants, super metallic, super shiny, charcoal grey, kind of virgin on black. But maybe they are black actually. What is charcoal grey is the satin menswear blazer that I found thrifted in trade charity shop for like a tenner, £10. Great. Love this. Love, 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 love. So yeah, that's what I paired it with. This is what I bought, put it all together. So this is the look, how I've composed the look. Norma Kamali, shiny, top shiny, jacket shiny, and the earrings. And you know I love those sparkly charcoal grey XL hoops. So I paired that with that. And I've just got this kind of crystal pouch in my hand. And I think I've kept on the same shoes from the last. I can't see the shoes, sorry. I'm speaking to 2 trends here, aren't I? Hooded look, shiny look, vinyl look that has an iridescence. This is the iridescent look of the season that's been played out by and communicated by so many of the designers out there, but love this. So on to the next look. So moving on from that iridescent kind of avant-garde Grace Jones like Saint Laurent look, we're bringing it back down, calm, cool, to a cool day look. And I'm again translating the trend of the British Isle chic here with a checked It's a button down, but it has a pussy bow tie. And what I've done to tie into the menswear, workwear chic, you know, neckties. Neck has been played up as a big trend, be it, like I said, the exaggerating necklines, high necklines, and also ties, neckties. So I've just turned pussy bow neckline into a tie. And that speaks to the corporate chic, the menswear element of the shirt, tying into the British Isles fabric trend and print trend. So to soften up this very masculine look, oh, I forgot to tell you, the jeans, these washed, stonewashy, grey, baggy jeans are by Ray. And I've softened up the whole look with a pair of pink, soft pink leather loafers that I found in TK Maxx, and also my pink dainty earrings that I also found in TK Maxx. So yeah, so that's the look. And those are the trends I've incorporated. So the shirt is by Camachetti. Camachetti, it's a brand called Camachetti, I think. Yeah, so turn your pussy bows into ties, ladies. On to the next look. Okay, so here we have another great day, but we could do early evening drinks. You know, I think you could turn this into a evening look for sure. So here we are. What looks are we incorporating? What trends are we incorporating in this look? I think I'm speaking to textures, this texture of fluffy, you know, it's not just fur, you know, you've got the fur around shoes, you've got the, you know, the fur on bags. It speaks to tactileness, tactile textures. This look does with the jeans and fringing. So these jeans I found, I ordinarily don't shop in Boohoo, but I was working on a project and I had to source from there because it's a lower budget project. And I was like, oh, those jeans are nice for me. So I bought them separately for myself. So, and I'm really happy I did because they're a great addition to my wardrobe. They're different, right? So they've got this kind of aged element. They've got fringing, they've got texture. They're a great pair of jeans, different. They're wide leg, low slung. I wear them really low because they're a bit big. So then that makes them longer for me, which works for my height. And then I paired it with like a Moschino blouse with the puff shoulders, and I turned up the neck so it's kind of cradles, you know, comes high on the neck to speak to the trend that we're all experiencing, that we're all seeing on the catwalks. So yeah, and it's slightly nipped in at the waist. It's black. It's Moschino. It's great. And then I finished it off with my Gucci studded toe cap, slimbacks. I love this look. I really do. And then earrings from Ruth's Costume Jewelry in Brixton Market. My fave, my good sis Ruth. Yeah, so this, yeah. So button down, necklines, giving a corporate sheets, giving textures. It's giving 3D fabric trend. It's giving a really great look, don't you think? And it's not all black, you know, it's kind of mix of grey and black, which is quite nice. Because I realised I do have a lot of black. Do you guys have a lot of black in your wardrobe? And this is from someone who has an array of colour. I still have a ton of black. But black is so chic and so excellent, right? Okay. So on to the next look. Be the final look. I think, yeah. I really must remember to breathe. Sometimes I'll be like, ooh, nervous. So translating trend, look number 8. It's the final look. So here we have a chunky high neck cream jumper that I also found from NA-KD. This was ridiculously like low. I think I paid something like 15 quid for this jumper and it's cotton, like real cotton. But it's a great knit, it's chunky, it's oversized, it's fabulous. And then I've teamed it with a bomber. It's a Sakai skirt, and it's like bomber jacket material. You know, that kind of nylon material with the orange lining. It's classic bomber jacket material and look aesthetic. It's got the zip in the middle, and it has the bulb shape that, as I said to you before, that I wear a lot. Never the bubble. You're never going to see me in a bubble skirt or a bubble dress. I'll leave it for other fashion people, and yeah, but that doesn't work for me. But I love this skirt. And this skirt I wear in the summer, I wear in the autumn, I wear in the winter. And you're going to see me style this skirt a lot in future episodes because it's one of my go-to, you know, when you have your real loves of your wardrobe and you just like, oh, and you could wear it every day with different things if you could, right? This is the skirt. The Sakai skirt that speaks to the bold, voluminous trend, chunky knit, which Bottega and various other designers did on their catwalks. And then I've just paired it with some great Carvela grape leather boots that just go just above my knee. Love this look. And again, a great pair of earrings. These I've added some really crystal effect earrings, and these are by Roof Costume Jewelry in Brixton Market. So, you know, this look, this is perfect for autumn. No jacket, walking around the streets of London. As it gets colder and cooler, then you just layer up the coat, an outerwear coat. So the trends I'm speaking to are voluminous, high neck, and if I want to add a bag, keep to kind of the edginess and coolness of the look, and I just bring in my Gucci studded bag into the mix. And it's such a great look, right? So those are the 8 interpretations of how I recreate the runway for autumn winter, autumn fall, let's say autumn fall 2024. All these trends, interpretations can become classic in your wardrobe because they can be worn time and time again. Nothing looks like it's dated. It can be dated. You know, as soon as you wear something and you know you buy into a certain trend, you think, oh gosh, that's going to look so dated in like next month, 6 months. But none of these looks will date. You know, and we know the truth is that we just got to create what works for our style personalities, replicate our style truths. That's what I encourage us all to do. You know, the trends are components that add into our wardrobe that have been reimagined by the designers for us to really think and really absorb and take on and buy. But we may have them already in our wardrobe. We just got to see them in a different way. And if we don't, like I said, we bring them in because, you know, I'm all about shuffling our wardrobes here and pulling out the aces. And the beauty of all of these designers and the genius of these designers is they do reinterpret past designs and past looks and recreate a new vision for them season after season. And that's the cycle of fashion. That's the cycle of style. And we can really, really enjoy and relish in it because our wardrobe is also a cycle of fashion and a cycle of style. Let's tap into it. And I'm just showing you ways. I'm here to show you how, you know, as a costume designer, that will be next year, will be 10 years as a costume designer. I've been styling for, I would say for a good 25 years because I started styling my family. I was styling strangers. I'd be in like, you know, dressing rooms of a store, and then people would ask me what did I think, and then I'd end up styling. It's all been so organic. But I thank my mother Mary, who's one of my inspirations, so as I spoke earlier in this episode, and she's my forever muse because she was just the ultimate style icon for me. And I thank her for her eye because I don't have many talents, but my eye, I say, is one of the few that I have. So take advantage of that, right? Take advantage. And see how you can pull out your aces, and also find your aces on the high street to incorporate into your wardrobe. But don't go thinking, oh my God, I've got to tap into all these trends. No, just really stop and think about what works and what speaks to you. Not because you've seen someone in it and you're just, it's just FOMO. That really, FOMO doesn't work. You've got to feel it. You've got to feel what works for you, and you've got to feel what's going to help build your self-esteem, because clothes play a crucial part in how you feel. On that note, thank you again for watching the Beauty Outkast. You are more than welcome to come again. And if you are here again, thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting my channel. I'm a newbie. This is a hobby that's become my therapy. So I'm so appreciative, really. And I'm going to keep saying it because, yeah. So, thank you for watching the Beauty Outkast. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.